Прежде чем смотреть это видео, поставьте лайк. Не забывайте подписаться, палец вверх.
Down we go, slippery start ramp. So smoke water or die, and they get smoked. They've lost some of the tools off the back of it there. That was the bridge, and this big toolbox is on its way down, with a hammerhead driving it. That's where the carrot found it difficult, through there. Bag of tools is... Oh! I was just about to say it's okay! It was looking so good, and then that small obstacle there, look at the wheels! Wow! That is as big a crash as you're going to see. And we wish this team well on the way down. 38 for the performance, off and running here in Paris. Through the first obstacle there where they got water. And he's gone through the water. Started to pick up some momentum, started to pick up some speed down towards the tricky part. Not in complete control at this stage, for my money. Around that corner, there's the kicker. He's wobbling now, he's lost it now, he's gone now! Oh, he's taken the cameraman as well, I think. When it starts to move side to side like that, so hard to get it back, and they couldn't do it. There's the cameraman, look how brave he was. Oh, look at this, I'm less than confident, look at this. Don't go anywhere. This is not the time to go and get a drink, people. Watch this one. This is a gentleman on a very unsteady oh, he's gone through the smoke. It's a fella on a very unsteady bicycle going down a very difficult track on a rainy day in Paris. This is perfect. This is the Red Bull soapbox race, everyone. Here we go. He's going over the bridge. Don't take your eyes off him. Here he goes. Oh, just over there still. He's still on. He's still on. There's almost a hush around the track because people know something is on its way with this guy. Here he is. Here he is. Oh, he's still going, look. Over the kick. Oh, he's gone. How predictable was that? Get after your bike, sunshine. How predictable was that? That might actually get to the finish without him. This could be the time of the day. Stop that bike. Watch him here. Oh, look at that. Blimey. The soapbox went 100 yards without him. And off they go. And it's nice and streamlined because it's a carrot and it's got big wheels and it's very slippy. And they go through which was water. And we've got plenty of that today. You've got to really keep your concentration here because it's slippy and it's fast. And they're going okay up to now. This is at the side and the carrot's gone and they're out. Both of them are out. And look how far they slid down. Everybody's okay, which is the good news. And from that minute on, there was no way back. And look at that back wheel bending impact. 35 for the performance, and the usual skid by the pusher down the ramp. This one's quite wide, the wheels are quite narrow. There's the smoke, and let's see how they do. Over the bridge. They're happy at the moment. Will they be happy by the finish? Will they get to the finish? It's a bit wobbly and twitchy through there. Here we come towards that first little kicker. He's blocked it and he's rolled it. There's the roll. It's the back wheel that's gone. And in slow motion, over they go. And off go the Power Rangers. That's how slippery it is on that start ramp. It's big and bulky through the smoke. Do they take the bridge? Do they take the water? They take the bridge. I think a lot of teams are going to do that today. This is where it starts to get quick. It's relatively gentle at the top, and then it gets really quick, and it doesn't help when your soapbox is falling apart around you. Juddering down the track. This is where it's a real test for the pilot. There's a kick in the corner. I don't know where the wheels are at the moment. Oh, there they are, at the back. Oh, there they go. That kick is causing a real problem just there. And there we go. Wow. 28 for the performance. One of the three scoring elements here. There's the smoke. And they're going to choose to go through the water. There's a rare one. Most teams have gone for the bridge. Nice and quick, this one. Sat precariously on the top. Sat precariously on the top. This is where it finishes. Really, really fast. Too fast. Can't control it. Can't hold it. And over. This one reached 50 kilometers per hour in testing. It was a flying machine in testing this one. And it's quick at the top as well. There's the die. Over the bridge, really fast. If they can maintain the speed here and then add to it further down, this could be a time and a half. Just got to keep fighting that steering wheel, keep it going. Oh, he's got it back again. Wow, how did he manage that? Oh, the wheels are starting to go, are they? The kick, oh, crash into the fence. This is where it all ended. Oh, look at the speed into the crash barrier. And this one is extremely bright and extremely big. And we'll see whether it can be extremely successful. The smoke is there. I think he might need water and bridge here because it's just about gets it over the bridge. Ginger might need to release the brakes at some stage. And there's Givray on the way down in a very unspectacular run at this stage. Oh, it gets a bit more spectacular there, though. There's the spin, and then the whole momentum just took the polystyrene apart. And the not-so-famous leopard skin suits at the back. So off we go then. 33 on the performance. And we'll see how this one does. Through the smoke, moves towards the choice of water or bridge. Pilot looking nice and comfortable at this stage. Elects for the water. Not too many have done that today. This is where it starts to get quick. And this is where it starts to become a real test of the driver's nerve and ability. Over the kick.
Ой, блядь, все, пиздец, Кватро подвело,
Usually
блядь.
so trustworthy, aren't they? These cars?
Я смотрел,
Circuit, he's only got one, he's looking for one now. That's
Кватро, блядь.
two down, two to go. This is where they started to go. That kicker on that corner. Right,
Ничего,
as you look
колеса
at
там
it. And the other one on the other side didn't last too long after that. Too much weight for the one wheel at the back. The next kicker, and it was all over by the shouting at that stage. There we go.
А вы орели, вах, вах, хуйня ваш вах.
Performance score is good, and off they go. Slippery circuit, smoke, can't see very well through there. Now we're off and running. Will they get the water or will they get a bridge? They get the bridge. They're able to keep it to the left. It's probably the most sensible way to... It's a slow pig, isn't it? I thought they were faster than... You get these little kickers that just pop up here and there. And it's one of the tight turns.
Вся Европа, вот эта Америка, вот эту хуйню поставляет этим.
We've seen some problems through here because they avoid hitting that wall. Not through there. Oh, there's that kicker. Oh, there's the wall. Here is the moment of truth. 28 for the performance. And sideways. They're not really sideways, are they, I suppose? He's facing forwards, look, the pilot. They're going okay, though. Really well, actually. Look at the speed.
Вот они, ваши
This is where it
Абрамсы,
starts to
блядь.
get tricky.
Мусор, блядь.
That's as good as we've seen through there. That really is as
Yeah,
good as we've
it's a
seen through
crap,
there. They're
Kamchatsky.
really, really fast, in control over the kicker, and they're around that corner. Now we could be onto something. Oh, the crap catches that though under the wheel. Now there's something we've only seen once before. We saw this in Mumbai. The co-pilot standing. They actually went on to win the event that day. And we'll see what happens with this team. Through the smoke and heading towards the bridge or the water, where the pilot has the choice. He's gone for the bridge. I think it's going to be really difficult for him to stand all the way down on this circuit, because this is a difficult circuit. This is where it starts to get fast. Just picking his time, when to stand and when to sit. The pilot himself has done a great job, because it's quite a wide soapbox, so it won't be the easiest to steer. But they're making a mockery so far. They are flying. Look at the speed of them now, heading down towards the finish. They're going to get there, and they're going to get there with him standing on the back of it. They're hoping to play the drums all the way down. And they've got a maximum performance score, which is brilliant at the start. Here he goes, back in those skins on the way down. Drum team on the way. You can see the pilot in the big bass at the bottom. And still he's hammering away at the top. More in fear than anything else. He's soon given up as a bad idea. Look, he said, I'm going to just hang on, forget it in the drum. This is a brilliant run, though, by the way. Look how fast these guys are. Look at this. They're like maniacs down the circuit. And they got 34 for the performance, and they are off and running here in Paris. First thing on the agenda is smoke, water, or die. Now the bridge. It's nice and fast, this one. Although, the tricky part is yet to come. This is where the brakes come in handy. Avoid the wall if you can. Miss the kicker if you can. They can't miss the kicker right across it. There we go. But he's okay. He's through, is he? Hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. Really good, this one so far. Really, really fast. So let's see what they bring to the party here in Paris today. 38 for the performance. Everything is okay
Да,
so
я бы
far.
поучаствовал там. Я бы сделал самую лучшую технику.
Gotta say, they look quite quick, actually.
Я бы сделал бы,
This is where it
всех бы
starts to
обыграл.
speed up. Everything's all right at the moment. It's got to get around this tricky part here, and I think, well, they're slowing down now. They managed to go quite slowly through there, which has maybe helped them a bit. Over the kicker, around the bend, really tight through there. Really able to get through the apex of that corner. So off they go. 33 for the performance. And Lynn looks like she wants to stand here. Will she stand all the way down? At least she's got a good bar to hang on to. Vlad's got it moving over the bridge. Cheered on by this huge crowd in Paris today. They've got the right-hander, and then the kicker, and then the sharper right-hander. There's that little left-hander they've got to get around. The big sharp right-hander is next. Then you can see the finish when you get to this point. Over the kicker, around the corner, down the final steep part, and over the finish line. And Lynn did manage to stand all the way down.
Yes.
They're students in art, physics, and sport. So down to smoke, water, or die. And they got smoke. Now they're going to go over the bridge. Nice and serene, this one. Nice leisurely start to the run. This is where the speed will start to pick up. And that red balloon's in the way, look. Can't see to the red balloon. Gotta move the balloon. Just pop the balloon. I can't see, there's a red balloon in the way. She cries. Still going, there they go. Now we're okay. Now we can get down to business. The balloons have gone. Very, very slippy still on that start ramp. It's not easy, is it? 39 for the performance, that's good. And the pilot is perched in there. It's almost like a four-poster bed on wheels, this one, when you look at it. There's the smoke. Very slow through there. Come on, give him a push again, lads. Need more speed than this. I know, I don't know why he's going so slow either. Over the bridge. Go on! Hey! I'll join in with the crowd. We could probably fit a commercial break in between here and the finish. Come on, give it some gas. Oh, he's lost it. I didn't know you could... I don't know if he's done that on purpose. I didn't know you could spin that impressively so slowly. Oh, there he goes again. Right, let's see what he does now. Over the kicker. All of a sudden, it's on the move. Down towards the finish. Oh, he's spun again now, he's backwards. So they talk the talk, now can they walk the walk? They say they're going to win it, San Benito Racing. They have lofty expectations, and they've got the eyes of all of the competitors here today on them. Going to need to generate a wee bit more speed if they can. They're starting to pick up now, heading towards the whale tail. Here's the whale tail. Oh, the front wheel! Oh, look at that! The front wheel when they both came out. Loads of speed. There's the take. Oh, it's gone on take off the wheel. And then, of course, the axle digs into the ramp. And over they went. And they're hoping that this thing doesn't fall apart too much on the way down. So off we go. One wheel at the front, two at the back. Difficult course. Recipe for disaster, in my opinion, but I'm only guessing. I would have said to these at the top, you are in for a difficult run. I can't see this soapbox getting through the whale tail if they get past the water. And they're absolutely charging down as well. There's a lot of speed through the wall. It's gone! Oh! Look at this. The single wheel at the front can't handle it. Oh, look at the pilot there. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at the Christmas hat halfway down the course. Oh, dear, that was a big off. Oh, they picked an interesting soapbox as well. All day long, they'll have been telling the competitors up there, oh, it's easy, you'll be okay. Well, we're about to find out, aren't we? So carrying the driver. Christina sits behind. Decent speed, I've got to say. A victory salute, which might be premature. No, they've avoided the whale tail. We can't have that. Get them back on the ramp again. They go, oh, they're going to do the berm, and he wishes he didn't. Oh, they didn't have the bottle to do the whale tail. They're one of the rare teams to try the burn, and that's that. Crowd love it, though. They didn't just try the berm, they literally went right to the top of the berm. Karen and Christina coming to grief at the berm. It's a day where you're scored on creativity, the performance at the top of the start ramp, and then, of course, the time it takes you to get from the top to the bottom. This one's got quite sturdy wheels and quite strong axles by the look of it as well, so it should be okay. Smoke billowing out from behind. Victor's got a roar through the water there. That was spectacular. He loved that, Victor. Look at his little face. Down we go. Moving towards the whale tail. Over the whale! Oh, look at that! Whoa! My word, he says. Woo! Look at this. Height, bang! Look at that. Straight into the front of the whale tail and he's out. Spectacular. Looks like they've got two frying pans as steering wheels. This has got a very low centre of gravity and a wide axle, and it's very fast. They're going to hit a kicker, which is going to take them into the water. There's the kicker. Oh, the back end came up, but the front end stayed down. They're okay. A little bit of a wipe of the brow, I think. Here's the whale tail. Here's the whale tail. Hold on, whale tail. Oh, they've gone. They're out. They're out. No chance. No chance. He's bent double in there. So much speed, and then you've got to pick yourself up in front of all these people and make out you're not bothered. It's that bit there, look. Bang, and then oh, you start to lose it, and you can never really get it back again. Look at it. Oh. When you start to go sideways, you're going over. Ooh. And we'll see whether that little wheel at the front is of any use at all. So off goes Jorge. Jaime, Alonso, Nacho and Pepe, the rest of the team. It's fast, I'll give them that. It's really fast in actual fact. But the balance doesn't look great, does it? Coming down towards the water. Oh, he's out! He's out! He nearly got took out by the soapbox as well. Look at the state of it now. He was so fast into there. Look at the speed, and when you hit that little kicker at the end. Oh dear, look at that. They say they're ready to give everything to this race today. It's very narrow. Alvaro can hardly fit in it. He's got the bike wheel at the front of the handlebar steering, enough said. I think he's lucky there's no water to navigate as well. Nice and fast. This is going to be interesting when he gets to the whale tail. He's gone sailing past the water. Whale tail on the agenda. Holds on tighter to those handlebars. Oh, now he's off. You could see the whites of his knuckles as he got towards the whale tail because he knew he was giving it absolutely everything. He thought this is do or die. And when that front wheel hit the middle of the whale tail, he got nowhere left to go. There's your problem. There's a lot to like about this team. This is the moment of truth, though. You can have the best creativity in the world, but if the soapbox can't get from top to bottom, you've got a problem. Let's see whether this team can. Nice and fast at the top. That's always a good starting point. Just got to make sure you don't carry too much momentum into the whale tail. Avoiding the water. Look at the speed they've got here. It's going to make the whale tail very interesting. They're nice and smooth through there. Didn't lose any... Oh, look at that! They've lost one. They've lost one. Fernando's got out. They've lost the whale tail. Here he is running down. They started with two. They're down to one. They've taken on the berm. They lost the passenger, but they don't care. Forklift racing all the way down. They're losing speed. They've got underneath. Need to keep it going. This looks so good at the top. 34 kilometers an hour. Over the kicker, the forklift coming down. It's all about the clock. They've done everything right today. What's the time going to look like? Rafa down towards the finish in a time of 1:19.8. It's been spectacular so far. PhD off and running. Cesar, the man with the responsibility. Looks relatively nicely put together, this one.
Ля, сука.
Moving down towards the water. First real challenge. A little bit wobbly. Oh, he's bouncing through there. He's okay. He says, come on, he says to the crowd. He's loving it. Look at him. He's flying up in there. Now the whale tail.
Yeah,
I hold on to
тоже
that steering wheel. Says,
поучаствовал.
oh, here's the whale. Oh, he's bouncing. Oh, he's gone. Look at the wheels at the back. It's when you get to the whale tail. Look how much height he gets. And then the two back wheels go. Axle not strong enough. And that soapbox is getting no further.
Да, я бы поучаствовал бы с зяблами, я бы всех обыграл.
Inspired by the shape of a bobsleigh. Juan and
Моя
Raimundo
техника была бы
are the
сама
two on board, and
технологичная.
Juan is the pilot with those big pram wheels. Don't like the pram wheels. Moving down towards the water. This is going to test the strength of this soapbox. Through the water just about. The whale tail's going to be a real challenge. Here we go then, moment of truth. Is it going to be strong enough? Will the
Я
wheels
хочу
hold up?
каблук
Get the
мобиль
whale
сделать.
tail. The wheels won't hold up, of course they won't. We all know those wheels won't hold up. We all knew that when they got to the whale tail, that was going to be it for today. Look at that, gone. And don't let anybody tell you that I didn't tell you so. So here we go. Any kind of good run is going to be hugely popular. A lot of thought has got into the design.
Я хочу каблук мобиль
Creativity there
сделать.
wasn't particularly great, so they are going to need a decent run here. Water being the first problem. Oh, lifted up at the back, lost a few bits. I think the wheel that's come off is only cosmetic. All of the workings are underneath the cover. Still looks a little bit unbalanced though. Oh, we go. The front end lifts again, alarmingly into the bales. I'll certainly get some decent content for the YouTube channel after this. Look at that. It's so
Да,
unforgiving, that
блядь,
whale
подвеска,
tail
как
when
на
they hit it.
Мерседесе.
But off they go. This one's nice and fast at the top. Not sure what he's looking for in there. Whether that's the brake, I don't know. If you've got to do the brake with your hand and steer with the other, I think that's a little bit of a strange design. Fine. Oh! I was going to say fine through the water and then the front fell off, but he's okay. That's what it looks like underneath. He is, look, he's doing the brake with his right hand and he's steering with the other one.
Сейчас.
Whose idea was that?
Спасибо, брат.
He's enjoying himself, though. Obstacles haven't been too much of a problem, and he wants nothing to do with the berm, and I think that's a sensible decision. Last obstacle, the kicker, which is not... Ooh, he nearly went himself there, just managed to hang on. Good job he wasn't braking at that point. All about the time. And 1:29.9.